Hey guys, welcome on here. It's a pleasure to have you. It's a topical day, essay Media. Thank you for logging on. So today I will be introducing you to one of the new additions to our topical stories, and this time is going to be teaching. I'm going to bring some of my favorite one of my favorite subjects into book in my YouTube channel. So for this reason, I will be doing some work on a topic or a subject very particular to me, and that is economics. Well, for your information, I like to just go a bit further that I am a graduate of economics. I'm a graduate of education economics major. So over the time, if you listen to some of the stories, I talk majorly on topical stories because everything we do economics, they revolve around economy. Like even the pandemic situation we are, we can see some of the things that the federal government is doing, order of preference, priority, opportunity, cost, leveraging on all things. So economics is like what is very, very important to us for our daily usage. We need it, be in your profession, whether you're in the science class, in the social science class, in the arts class. But majorly for those in the social science class, they really like economics. And for those who love numbers, they like to, and maybe they just feel, oh, you know what, I like to work in financial institutions, although it is not a yardstick or it is not a must that you must have to be. But of course, we know that if you want to if you're a science student and you are in the social science class, one of the very, after your maths and English, the third subject you actually pick is your economics before your fourth one for your jump, for your post UME and what have you, and get it into the social science classes, like into the university, and with subjects that need numbers. Definitely they will check hard for your credit in economics. So for this reason, I have some resource materials that I will be putting to use in this course of study, and one of them is the Essential Economics for Secondary School, and book is by a Nigerian calling Enso Ade. So this is my resource material that I will be using in disseminating, lecturing, and talking about this in my video. So I'm going to pick a topic from it just from the very beginning and up till we get to the last of it. Of course, I have other resource materials like here. I also have my lesson notes, where I would have my scheme of work, my lesson notes, my everything that revolves around teaching, where I would also put whatever I need to teach you on here, of course, and also have my laptop with me here, where I would be able to also do some Google research or some other topics that I may offer added information. This is very, very particular to me. And guess what? When I got this book, I when I got this book, okay, I went to the bookshop recently. I said, well, I know you're not saying it because I'm doing a FaceTime this thing, but what is written here is economics for senior secondary school. So by calling Eso and they, we really want to appreciate him for bringing up having a book like this or a resource materials where would actually leverage on to give a teaching or a thought of this to people, to our students, and also to other persons who are lovers of education and economics in particular. This is a 52 chapter book. Like, it's very, very extensive, comprehensive. So if you are a social science student, I feel it's a 52 chapter book. So you see it, or you may not be seeing it very properly. It's a 52 chapter book. Like, see, this is the content: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like, that is the content. And something very striking as I opened this book was like, I realized it is divided actually into 3 segments. So that will be for senior secondary 1, senior secondary 2, and senior secondary 3. So if you're actually able to read this book and you sit for your senior school leaving certificate examination, of course you're going to ace it and having good knowledge of economics and how the environment actually works. So book 1, which is for senior secondary school 1, is actually from chapter 1 to 19, from the meaning of basic of economics, meaning and basic concepts, to chapter 19, which is instrument of business finance. So this is what it is. This is I don't know if you're saying it very well. And going further, in between, we have where senior secondary school book 2 starts from. This is it, senior secondary school book 2, and what I have here is from basic 2 for economic analysis to chapter 37, money, inflation and deflation. That would be for senior secondary school 2. And okay, the third part, I'm going to go into that. I'm very sure I will see that very shortly. But okay, yes, this is for senior secondary school book 3, senior secondary school 3, which will be economic lessons from Asian tigers, Japan, Europe, and America. This is from 38 to 53. This is assumed is divided into the three segments of the senior secondary school 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3. And you could see it is very, very extensive. Like I said, this could be majorly my resource material while I do other research process in my Google and also other search engines, and also my notes available with me. Yeah, I promise that this will be a very, very interactive class. So this is not just for the students alone who are social science students who love economics, who love numbers, and I would also like people, professors, doctors of economics, of social science, or other of just education, or even those who we already know some persons, though they are not economists, though they are not science students, they are very, very up to date with the various trends in the economic analysis of what is happening in our day-to-day life. So this is for all of us. We want to just share knowledge together. It will be a very knowledge sharing program, and a knowledge sharing program. We will talk about everything that also happened in our nation, Nigeria, and as they also affect us and they revolve. And also we see those instruments that are applied. Sometimes people say instruments that are applied in economics in order. Then we also compare why some things or economic analysis or situations work in some countries, why it doesn't work in our country, or in Africa country, or other continents. So we're going to just do a preview of all of this. So I like each and every one of us to join me in this journey, so that at the end of each lesson we discuss together in the comment section. And also if we have other resource persons who would also like to join conversation as we talk about this program. It is very, very open because we are all learning. It's a learning process. And so for this reason, if you have people, students in secondary school, it's from SS1, that are lovers of social science, that want to know what is happening, so this is an opportunity for you to let them know that there is a platform like this, Topical with SADM, that will have a lot of discussion on this. We like them to come on board. Yes, we like them to come on board. We like them to just discuss about this. We like to talk about how this will actually affect their thinking, and also affect the economy positively. That is all we're here for: learning, for growth, learning, relearning, and unlearning, for the development of individual, for selves, and for everybody and everything we actually do. So I think for now I will stop here until you see me again when I start with this is the introduction aspect of it. I'm sure my next class on this I will be doing this once a week, and most other subject areas I also talk on topical networks. So but definitely I'll do this once every week. We'll talk on each topic every day, but definitely I'm going to start with the meaning of economics. Like I said, we're going to start with the meaning of economics, the basic concept of economics, and why we even study economics. I think that's what chapter 1 is all about: the meaning of economics, basic concepts, how we relate it to our day-to-day life, and explain the branches of economics and the reason why we study economics. So these are some of the things that, like, already for me is already just interesting and exciting, that okay, we're going to talk about this together. So don't forget, you have younger ones, you have people, you have professors, education and economics professors that just like to be part of this. Just let them notify them that there is a new thing in town. Yes, that there is a new wine in town, and this one is brewed by a lady called Essay Demuda, and we are all going to dine and wine this together. So it was a pleasure having you. Stay back and talk with you on this channel. So if you have not subscribed to this channel, kindly do so. If you have a younger one who is here to subscribe to this channel, it's just strictly on topical activities. Yes, ranging from education, economy, lifestyle, what of you. We are a body of the social activities that happen. We are social animals, and so we're a body of social activities that happen to us in our day-to-day life. So it was a pleasure having to talk with you on this. Thank you so much for your time, and do have a very, 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 very pleasant time. Bye bye.